what it is, huh?
The Gladiator.
You already know, Harlem and Jersey.
Like that.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning,
Yeah.
it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Yeah, yeah.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Hey, look, 20K on a Monday morning. 20,000. We ain't the same cause your Monday's boring. I was stuck in the rain, now there's money pouring. Devin Booker, man, I'm out here scoring. Bad run past me. That nigga grab me. Neighbors asking questions, probably think that I'm an athlete. Like I been it, probably think somebody tagged me.
Look, I needed bands, so I drew up a plan to feed the fam. No Peter Pan, it's my chance. Out of town going ham to be the man. Understand, had to put on a show. It's on demand. I don't dance. I let the diamonds do that. When I'm shining, move back. This be making. Need no man popped on the scene. He keep paper like copy machines. These Freddy Cougars ain't stopping the stream.
Not at all. Like, stop playing with my this rap, man. I could 50K on my watch and another 200 when I left the lot. They couldn't picture me like this, but now they ask for pictures. I was broke, now I'm not. Got a crush on him when it's ain't safe for your babysitter.
We gon' on site. Oh, you a change man? Cuff your rights. But we was up all night. Wonder how I made it through. Cause I'm that. Got my cake at 82. And then make a bag every day. Bring a place.
Season 6.
MP, what's up, man?
Ronnie, what's good?
I'm here for tryouts.
Oh, right. You're here for the dancing for the halftime show. Yeah, look, my man, what you want to do is talk to that lady over there.
No. The team.
What you mean team, Ronnie?
The team. This team.
They don't have tryouts in the NBA, Ronnie.
Hey, look, I know it's unusual, but I showed the GM my tape, and he said I should come in for a tryout. I'm supposed to meet him here. He's just running a little late.
Right, you're friends with the GM.
Yeah, man, he DM'd me on social media, said he was my biggest fan, and we got to talking.
Right, yeah, I think you're getting pranked, bro.
Why do you think I'm getting pranked? He's got a profile picture and everything. It's definitely him.
Wait, aren't you like 40 years old or something like
What?
that?
No, but check out this sweet jumper.
Whew.
Yeah. Sweet.
That was an experience. That was a what'd you call it? A jumper. That was it.
All I know is it's a bucket.
Yeah, it was changing the top 10. What's up with Rebirth this year? I heard there's big changes coming.
Yeah, you heard right. Rebirth's got 4 levels now. The higher Rebirth level you unlock, the higher badge levels you start with on Rebirth saves. Plus, you get a boost to badge progression and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Oh, that sounds fire. Like, yeah, man. What, you still Ronnie, how long have you been here?
Just 4.5 hours.
Ronnie, go home. Spend time with your family. Just give it up.
Man, you're just jealous that someone as handsome and successful as me could be also an elite baller.
Ooh, yeah, you just did that. I can't unsee it. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. Good luck with the tryouts.
Thanks, I guess. Don't hate the player, though. Hate the game.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
go! Let's move, let's move! Full speed, come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up, let's go, let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay. We're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up. I got you. Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
Gosh.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Now Chauvet. Pass to Lambert. A rebound by Zadirko. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's Zadirko. High post MP. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's on Peltier.
Fearless play from MP down low. Doesn't back off his shot and draws a foul.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game. Well, yeah, you talk to MP, and he'll tell you it's been a great experience coming to Europe, playing at this level. He's worked really hard to continue to improve his skills while facing top competition. It's been a win-win.
And stolen by Chauvet. Lambert with it. Guarded by Zadirko. Three-pointer Chauvet. It's hauled in by Paris. Pass to Collins. Jamal. With the floater. That one goes. Count it.
When you have Jamon's build, you need offensive options, the floater working well for him. Now, something that's interesting, you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
What a recovery by Ahern, earning a second chance to look at the hoop.
And Lambert with the slam.
He is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Pass to Collins. Back to Dumal. Down low. Collins. Shot's good.
Athletic play from MP inside, getting around the traffic and finding a shot.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Outside for Marks. Nanterre gets it back. Outside Chauvet.
Shoots the three.
Ahern with the rebound.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, it's the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's Marks. Screen by Lambert.
To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock.
Chauvet missing. Harris with the lead.
For 3, Collins drops in the tray.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
And Nanterre lead with possession. Marshall outside.
To the middle. They need this. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
The second he got around the pick and took his man, he was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
And he'll be shooting his first free throws.
So many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
And their trail. Bleu. Pass to Beaumarchais.
Three-pointer. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
Now Illich. Back to Portier.
To the inside.
Dumont.
It's deflected, but they get it back.
The offensive rebound. Screened by Illich.
Goes up again. Here's the 3. Here's the Dirko. And that does it for the first quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. And here's Paris. A 4-point game.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Lane Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. End of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Over to the wing.
Pass to Marks. Here's Cat.
The 3.
Great D that time from Leduc. Portier outside. And here's Vasseur. Rebound by Girard. Here's Beaumarchais. Covered by Portier. And it's Paris with the ball.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Here's Blanchet.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Nanterre elite foul. 4. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Paris FC. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes them both from the line.
And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Here's Bleu.
Looking for his first basket still in this one. 4 on the clock.
And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
Three-pointer Collins.
And another miss by Paris. Nanterre with the ball.
In the second quarter, held scoreless.
He's going to win some points with the coach if he keeps boxing out as well as he did right there.
Now here's Collins. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game.
Outside for Marks.
And it's off from three-point range. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Even with every shot clanging off iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
And stolen by Collins. There's the three. Happy to see that one go in after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing the damage he can do with his J.
Pass to Girard. Marks.
And he gets the bucket.
Here's Paris.
Back to Collins.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Here's Marks.
And he misses it off the right side of the rim. To the paint.
And the dunk by Gasur.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into the game like this.
Ouch! That is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point or maybe even a question mark.
Or maybe a semicolon?
Something. I don't know.
Man, all that grammar, you guys are making my head spin. But look, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team.
So the captain of this Paris FC group, the methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Here's Beaumarchais. Pass to Lambert.
Looking to end the run. 5 on the clock.
Here's Beaumarchais.
And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. The ball is in your court.
And there's the call on Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Chauvet. Here's Lambert. Good work defensively by Zadirko.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 17. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. Thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's Collins. The second chance effort. Zadirko, good.
Well, defensively, you've got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Marks with the ball. Picked up by Ahern. And Marks with the three.
Yeah, when he gets into his head that he's going to get to the bucket, it is very hard for the D to do anything about it.
And it's Collins missing.
Right side, Chauvet.
Inside.
And that one's good. Marks.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
Ahern on the wing.
Collins.
Gaultier with the steal.
And here's the fast break.
Marshall outside. Lambert.
Zadirko defending.
Pass to Marshall.
The tray.
And Nanterre Elite, another three.
It's always nice to have a power forward who can shoot the three. Marchand showing off his range.
Three-pointer Collins.
And Lambert pulls it down. Paris will get the first possession.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big man has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day. They can't forget about him like that. He's not going to miss that open of a look.
Back to Marchand. And Marchand with the stuff.
Elevation. Marchand does that with the best of them.
Three-pointer Collins. And it's Nanterre with the rebound. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's Marks. Pass to Lambert. Chauvet. Now here's Peltier.
Collins defending.
Shots good by Peltier.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him. Now, something that's interesting, you kind of think about, is the fitness level of these players, the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's Chauvet. Marks no good. Aaron on the wing. He's guarded by Peltier. Illich shot is off.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Absolutely. I wouldn't bet against him in that situation.
Here's Collins. And another miss by Paris. Nanterre with the ball.
Trailing by 2.
Fast break Paris. And Illich with the dunk.
Savvy transition play from Illich, working to get a good shot on the break.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. And his agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
And Nanterre has possession.
It's a 5-point game.
Pass to Marchand.
Fader on the way. That one rolling around and rims out.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
For 3, Collins.
The rebound by Chauvet.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Zadirko with it.
Now guarded by Lambert.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Peltier. And a great assist that time by Marks.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
Collins can't get that one to fall.
Nanterre trailing. Pass to Chauvet. Back to Peltier.
Uncovered. And he hits the jumper for 2.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Three-pointer Collins. In it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Marks for 3. Out to Peltier. Chauvet, guarded by Dumont.
Shot clock at 5. Spins.
Here's Marks.
The rebound by Zadirko.
Outside Dumont.
Collins. Shot's good.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Lane Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Marks. It's hauled in by Ledoux. It's Paris leading. Here's Portier.
It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
Here's Girard. Guns up empty down low.
Portier outside.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, a bigger lead guard, Portier can have success down low for this Paris ball club.
Outside Marks.
Lots of room.
And Terrelli again can't hit. Pass to Portier.
Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Here's Girard. And once again off the mark by Nanterre. Pass to Desure. Benoit.
To the right side. Good on the triple.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Girard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Nanterre Elite. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And for the young players, Like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Difficult situation here for Nanterre. Outside Chauvet. Lambert inside.
Zadirko defending.
Lambert can't get it to go.
He only got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
That was just as effective as a block. It made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
Yeah, it wasn't officially a block, but really it might as well have been.
Now here's Marks. He's covered by Ahern. Pass to Girard. And a great assist that time by Marks.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Collins. 23 points in the game.
And there's MP's competitive nature coming out. He just had to answer that last three.
Peltier outside.
Up and in for basket number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Outside Collins. Launches a 3. Yes, it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 for 15 in the contest. And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
And the shot goes down.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
For 3, Collins.
Another 3 for Paris.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Lambert's shot is good.
He can time his passes so perfectly. What an assist. Clock's on their side here.
That's right. They can hold it for the last shot.
And the 3 ball is good.
Yet another three-pointer for him. He's really been draining them here in the second.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Opening a huge gap. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. Here's Dumont.
They lead by 23, and that's the most we've seen.
One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's Dumont.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Sure, the defense better not relax because he missed that one.
Here's Chauvet. They get it back. And Lambert with the slam.
Using his size to his advantage. I like whenever Lambert fractures the board.
NP on the wing. He's guarded by Peltier.
Outside Collins. The three-pointer off the mark.
Pass to Peltier. Chauvet. Back to Peltier. Right side Chauvet.
This one for 3.
It's hauled in by Paris.
To the paint.
Illich. He's guarded by Peltier. Here's Dumont from the arc. That shot is good on the assist by Illich.
Well, the captain of this Paris FC group, the methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Peltier outside.
The rebound by Zadirko.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
And it's Collins missing.
Outside Chauvet. Outside Marks. And Terrelli again can't hit.
Pass to Collins.
And Paris, another triple.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Mark.
And we have an intentional foul there. I wish I could say why.
I don't know either. I mean, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over him. Just an odd time to foul.
Timeout called, Paris. Peltier outside. And Terrelli again can't hit.
Three-pointer Collins.
And Lambert pulls it down. Pass to Marchand.
And Marchand with the stop.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
Now here's Collins. And he's got 41.
Here's Blanchet.
Soft touch off the glass.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Marks. The rebound by Vasseur.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Oh, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Now here's Peltier.
12 points for him. Marks for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
To the inside. Here's Collins.
And it's Nanterre with the rebound. Outside Chauvet.
No good on the triple.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try to shoot his way out of.
I'm sure his teammates would agree with that, Tim. Last thing they want to see him doing is shooting it more.
I think we have some coaches that felt the same way.
Here's Chauvet.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Screen by Lambert. Marks for three. It's hauled in by Ledoux.
Right side Collins. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going. Here's Bleu.
Down low.
Gerard.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Out to the wing.
Here's Matt. Pass to Ledoux. Here's Matt. Marks defending.
Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Out to the wing.
Here's Matt. Portier outside.
The three-pointer, no good. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And there's the pick.
Pass to Marks.
Looking to get it going. The shot, no good. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
To the middle.
Takes it out to Portier. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
So good at measuring the defense. If you're too far away from Portier, he's going to be ready to fire.
Here's Cat. Now Marks.
Pulls up.
Shot is good. Now here's Portier.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Outside Leduc. Portier. The rebound by Girard.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Back to Portier. Blanchet. Outside Vasseur.
There's a screen.
Here's Portier. That one doesn't go either for Portier. It's Marks on the wing. Pass to Bleu. Here's Beaumarchais.
The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
And here's Portier. And here's Vasseur. And the dunk by Vasseur.
And as a point guard, Portier understands it's his responsibility to involve his teammates. That's a great pass right there.
Now here's Marks.
Tries the spin move. And it's good. 2 points.
Florian Marks getting to his spot and leaving the D to stand for disappointed.
Here's Matt. Pass to Blanchet.
Fires from deep.
They get it back. Here's Vasseur.
Nails the baby hook.
That's a great play on the glass, and for him, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And there's a pick.
Here's Girard.
There's the triple.
A rebound by Vasseur. Portier with it. Ledoux. Takes it out to Portier. It's rebounded by Marks. And so here's Nanterre.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
Here's Beaumarchais. Here's Cat. Shoots over Vasseur.
No good on his first attempt of the game.
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team would be young, but I think they've turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year, because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC Basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, you want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Now, I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.